Hi Leo, it's Lulu by Love with House of Oshun, and today I'm going to do your February mid-month quickie. What else? This is for Sun, Moon, and Rising Leo. Okay, any information that you need will be in la description box. Darling, thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. I really appreciate it. So let's get it rocking like a cutout stocking. I hope y'all can hear me. What's been going on lately? YouTube. It plays loud here. Angels, what information do you have for Leo for the remainder of February? Okay. Hmm. It feels like you are in a space of feeling more stable. Okay, here we go. You're in a space of feeling more stable, more secure, feeling more grounded energy here. Um, you may even have been doing so much work and putting in so much effort here in the recent week or two, okay? That the momentum, you know, is doing this because it was like this probably. And that's like, you're on the move here. They say when it comes to whatever your next move is, if you've been questioning what your next move is or should you do this or that, you already have the plan, just go and run the play, okay? What else would I say it right here? I feel like you're moving into a space of being very thankful for this is more along the lines of you putting in the work that you needed to on whatever level this has to do with you has on whatever matter this has to do with in your life. I really feel as though you're not in a space of contemplating too much. You're not in a space of doing too much questioning, right? I just feel like when it comes down to it, when it's time for your ass to make this next move, it's like, move. We're doing move after move, right? You will be very thankful. And for what it is that you have put out, your reward, it feels like, will come in spring. Like things will really begin to take off even more for you in spring. Now, that even on the level of you stabilizing your energy for the information that may have been coming in for you, it really feels like by you being so connected and being able to use your gifts out in the world, right? Um, there's some type of stability there as well, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. I do feel as though you will be moving more into. Some of you may be meditating. You don't have a lot of time for words. It's all about what you have going on, what you need to do, and just really moving forward in your life. Because your feminine wisdom will be leading the way here soon, if not already for you. You will become more passive. People may even think that you have changed, but it's only because you are delving more within and being more allowing of that feminine wisdom to utilizing that to the point where you're following your gut more, if that makes sense. And it feels logical, you know, like the right thing to do. Some of you may even move from that meditative state to a state of needing deeper evaluation of self and those things around you. You may even move to a space where taking a break, there's going to be a need by the end of the month to take a break, really rejuvenate. You see what I mean? This also has to do with cell rejuvenation as well. If you are practicing that, I feel like you will be able to do more of that by the end of the month as well. But I do see a lot of meditation. I see yoga mats. I see some of you may have someone who that you have to care for who was released from the hospital, right? But this is going to be healing for you as well. Okay. Um, in this meditative state that you will be going into, by you following the guidance set forth for you here, I feel as though you're going to move into a space of having even more inner strength, directing your destiny even more, especially going into March. You'll be standing in your full power, even more so by the end of this month, but coming from a very tolerable state, you see. Your personal power, a lot of you may have been working on your own personal power, your own soul power, or just getting your footing back, right? And like you may have been focusing on one thing more than another, and you're finally in a space of getting your footing back here. There may even be a Leo female in your life who is very dear to you, who may express some things to you that you didn't even know about them, possibly from your lineage here. And they may even be giving you some well needed advice about self care, self love, and this is nurturing energy. So it could easily be your mom, or you could be dealing with an empress. I don't know your life. Okay? I'll clarify these cards in a second. Mm. So you have a download coming in, which is going to help you even more so with your personal vision. What do you want to see? How do you want to see things projected into the future here? Your thoughts will be very clear by the end of the month. After you come out of this hermit mode, so to speak, and allow yourself to be guided more so by that feminine wisdom, that intuition, I feel like you're going to move into a space of deep, deep thought. Deep, deep. Like whatever has happened here in the past, you're thankful for it. Like if it was good, bad, indifferent, you're thankful for that, right? You're seeing how if you change your approach or something like that, if you change the way that you do things, you will begin to see things even more clearer. I just feel as though when you go into this real deep state, some of you may feel as though you're moving into a depression, but remember, depression is a deep rest. This is deep inner work that needs to transpire in order for you to move forward. But whatever this is, when you come out of it, you're going to be feeling whole. You're going to have more of a connection to a female water sign, or more of a connection to whoever that female is overall, if it's another fire sign or a water sign or what have you. It could be two, but you're going to feel more connected. I also feel as though there's a male coming in, Sagittarius, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius. Someone is coming in to offer you some advice, some much needed advice. I also feel as though there's a golden ticket or a golden revelation, something about something huge like that. That's huge to me. Whatever. But this is information coming in, whether this is something that where you meet your spirit guides in your in that meditative state, or that deep, deep, deep. I just feel like when you go into this deep thought, or this diving deep within, diving deep into whatever the situation is that you have a clear vision of, you may be meeting one of your ancestors during this time. And you've been waiting for this as well. But at the end of the day, if it's not an ancestor coming through to reveal some things to you, now like you've gone through your rite of passage and this is the time for you to receive, it's an actual person. But it could, and this is going to give you, you need to make this connection with this person, because this is going to give you so much insight, so much validity on where you are, what you want to do, and how you want to move forward, darling. Okay, could be a married couple. I don't know. Your life, boo. Let's see here. Security and stability for the month of October is fine. I see some of you may be turning down. You decided to change. There may be a change in your values, change in tradition, change in. Some of y'all may have got divorced and feel like, that was the perfect thing for me to do. Okay, but there's a change in something here. You are feeling free. Here, you are feeling, this is a do-over. So this is Source. This is God showing you that you are like at the beginning of something new. This is a new journey. This is a new cycle for you. And if you don't jump, take that leap of faith, you will be pushed. I'm seeing here that there is some loyalty surrounding you. Someone is very loyal to you, and they are really trying to get you to move forward. Will be trying to get you to move forward. It's a lot of white. Like white light, sage energy. That's what I call it. But it feels as though, you may have had a creative spark, right? And with that creative spark, you are finally ready to move forward. There may be some messaging back and forth, or some fire under your ass to move forward. You may be an apprentice or doing some type of internship finally, or just, wanting to move forward here. I really feel as though while you are in this stage of this new cycle of your life and ready to move forward, this new conception of ideas, some more things will be revealed to you by the third quarter moon. I don't know why they be telling me stuff like that, because I don't be knowing all that, but whatever. You may come to a space where you are indecisive. You may have to decide between what it is that you wish for and what seems practical. So you need to make plans for a more spiritual and practical plans, if that makes sense. Um, Developing that connection where your upper, middle, and lower worlds, this, okay, whatever this is, or this. I'm seeing here that you may be dealing with a Capricorn or Taurus. Who else we got? Another fire sign or what have you. You may have been feeling like moving forward with someone, but you are guarded. You don't know if you want to move forward. You are taking your time here, making a decision and not wanting to. Some of you may be in a space of refusing to see things for what they are, but at the end of the day, you may have to choose between an Aquarius and a Capricorn. But at the end of the day, it's like whatever it is that you are involved in when it comes to your work, and you may need that counsel. Like, I really feel like some of you need either mediation in a relationship, or you need mediation in a lawsuit. I don't think it's a lawsuit. Take that back. Mediation in your relationship, some type of, you need some type of understanding, because some of you may be in a relationship where the other person feels as though they're at a higher level than you, or something like that. Whatever. You may even be in a space of deciding between what makes sense and what doesn't. What is an asset? What is a liability? You may be in a space of, there may be a strong attraction to someone and you can't figure it out. Okay? But you're very hopeful that things work out here. It's right there. But whatever needs to be known is going to be revealed on one of these moons. Just know that. If you are a female, it will be revealed on your cycle. All right, so there is an offer coming in from someone who maybe have a strong crush on you, or someone who is not emotionally mature, but there also may be an offer to move forward with with a new job offer, is what I feel too. But there's some type of messages that have much to do with the connection of your intuition and what it is that how you see things and moving forward. How does that make sense? Like something you're manifesting this to happen. It's a lot of law of attraction. No matter how much you feel like you can't move forward, it feels like no matter how much the burden or the things that you've been going through and you feel like you don't know if you can make it through, a lot of light is going to be shed on how you've done things, how you can possibly, with this newness that's coming around in this cycle, how you can possibly lift the load of those things that you have to do and how you do things moving forward. Some of y'all may be dealing with a Virgo. But overall, I just feel as though as you sit here in the cold, in the dead of night, you will finally realize some things. Some of y'all sitting on the porch and gonna find out. You're gonna sit on the porch and the moon is gonna be out. You're gonna see something, flicker, boom, realization. Now you know. And that's when you go into the deep thought. All right, I'm gone. I love y'all. That was y'all quickie. Bye.